I came home was on my way home from work one day from London and turned up at Watford Junction Station, getting the little train back to Garston. Went up to the Garston platform and noticed that there was these four young boys, aged about 12 or 13, sitting in the shelter, um, and they were being terrorised by this man who was about 18 or 19 years old, maybe a little bit older. He was verbally abusing them and seemed to be getting quite physical as well. So I noticed that nobody else was helping and couldn't leave it because I thought if that was my children, I'd want somebody to step in. So I asked them if they were okay, and they looked at me, and I could tell they were very scared. And the man turned around to me and told me to leave it alone. He was speaking to them, and I shouldn't get involved. Um, I once again looked at the boys and asked them if they were okay, and they looked at me as if they needed help. The next minute, I noticed the man had taken his shoe off and thrown it at one of the kids. So I stepped into the bus shelter, and the man turned on me, asking me what I thought I was doing. So I started shouting for help to see if anybody would help, because there was a few people on the platform at that stage, and everybody just walked on by. Nobody was looking to help me at all. But I couldn't leave the boys, so I just tried to divert the man's attention away from them, and it worked because he came after me, almost threw me on the tracks actually. The boys flew off. I told them to run. They ran off, and the man was more or less trying to attack me at that stage. And luckily, somebody I knew came onto the platform and stopped the man from what he was doing. The next thing I knew, the boys had gone to get one of the station chaps, and a couple of them came up and grabbed the man, and then police arrived. But what I noticed more than anything was that I was the only one who wanted to help these young boys, which I felt was the right thing to do, and obviously the people on the platform didn't feel the same, which was quite disappointing. The nice thing was, the day after I got home, I was quite shaky obviously, but the day after I got home, I got a huge bunch of flowers delivered from the boys' mums to thank me for helping their sons, because obviously this guy was very dangerous. It did go to court, and he was sent to prison for the attack on the boys and me. So it turned out all right in the end. But as I say, the thing that stuck out most in my mind through all of it was that nobody else wanted to help. They all just turned the other cheek. I seemed to be the only one that wanted to help these lads who were obviously very distressed.